Some photos look completely ordinary. People smiling, friends posing, moments frozen in time. Nothing seems unusual about them, but what makes these photos disturbing is what happened shortly after they were taken, because these weren't just memories. They became the final calm moments before tragedy, the last seconds before everything changed. On April 10th, 1912, the RMS Titanic left Southampton on its first journey. At the time, it was called unsinkable. Passengers walked the decks, enjoyed the ocean air, and took photographs to remember the trip. They looked relaxed and happy. Nobody imagined that just 4 days later, the ship would hit an iceberg in the freezing Atlantic Ocean. At first, many passengers didn't even understand the danger. But within hours, the massive ship began to sink. More than 1,500 people died that night. The photos taken days before now feel haunting, because every face in those pictures had no idea what was coming. On January 28, 1986, the Space Shuttle Challenger prepared for launch. The 7 astronauts posed for a final crew photo before entering the shuttle. They looked confident and proud. It was supposed to be a normal mission, but just 73 seconds after liftoff, the shuttle exploded in the sky. The disaster was broadcast live. Millions of people watched in shock. That final photograph quickly became something else. Not just a mission photo, but a memorial. April 26th, 1986. In the Soviet city of Pripyat, life seemed normal. Then reactor number 4 at the Chernobyl nuclear plant exploded during a late-night test. Firefighters arrived quickly, thinking it was just a normal fire. Photos show them standing together, working bravely. None of them knew they were being exposed to deadly radiation. Many would die weeks later from radiation sickness. Today, their photos remain a reminder of bravery in the face of an invisible danger. In 1959, 9 hikers entered the Ural Mountains in Russia. They were experienced and prepared for the harsh winter. Their cameras captured their journey, showing smiles and adventure in the snow. But something happened during the night. Their tent was later found cut open from the inside. Their bodies were discovered across the frozen mountain. Some were missing shoes. Some had unexplained injuries. Investigators never found a clear answer. Even today, the Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of history's most disturbing mysteries. Their last photos only made the story more chilling. September 11th, 2001. Thousands of people began their day normally in New York City. One famous photo shows people having breakfast at the windows on the World Restaurant at the top of the World Trade Center. Minutes later, everything changed. Terrorist attacks destroyed the towers and killed nearly 3,000 people. Photos taken that morning became some of the most emotional last images ever captured. Ordinary moments turned into history within minutes. In 1980, a photographer named Robert Landsberg was documenting Mount St. Helens volcano in the United States. As the volcano suddenly erupted, he realized he could not escape. Instead of running, he continued taking photos of the eruption. When he knew the end was coming, he carefully placed the camera under his body to protect the film. 17 days later, rescuers found him. The photos he saved helped scientists understand the eruption. His final act turned his death into a contribution to science. Sometimes a photo becomes more than just a picture. Sometimes it becomes evidence. Sometimes it becomes history. These images remind us of a simple truth. Disaster does not warn us. Life can change in seconds, and nobody ever knows when a normal moment might become their last. These photos are not just images from the past. They are reminders of how fragile life really is.